We got the Brendan McKay Future Stars debut going up against James Paxton here. Jake_Lions7. Can I get a ratings check from somebody who's in game right now, but not in a game? Solid record. All right, here we go. Oh, he's a World Series guy. Hey, they're already booing him. Jeez. My crowd's tough. We pull up his pitching profile on D-Leagues so I can see what pitches I'm twerking with. All right, four-seamer has 98 control. Curves 92 break, 93 control. 87, 98 for the cutter, and 82, 88 for the change piece. All right, here we go. Brendan McKay debuts now. One pitch, one out. You can really make that that logo, that lion with the crown logo, look dope. Who's Wendy Bird? Oh, snap. Bad second pitch, but we got away with it. 2 up, 2 down on 2 pitches. Let's go. He's 700 rating. Okay, thank you. So we are in Hall of Fame. So we're going to go ahead and put this one on YouTube as a YouTube debut. Which means I'll be addressing chat primarily when I'm batting as far as questions go. But if you have any like real deep, deeper questions, probably best to keep them until after the game. And Char just jumped into my lap. Wendy Bird's from Ozark. Okay. I've only watched literally 2 episodes of it, so I need to get back into it though. I watched those 2 and I really did enjoy it, but then I stopped because I wasn't sure if I was going to watch it with Jen or not. All right, working that 96. This guy's a stat booster. Boo. Luis, thank you for the follow. Okay, that should get us out of here. All right. 4 up, 3 down. Not bad. 1 base hit. We're facing James Paxton, who we've been facing a lot lately, which is okay. A mixed success. Sometimes he gets me. Other times I got him. Definitely not a freak out when I see him as the pitcher. Get out of here with that. We take until we get that second strike here. Actually, we're going to see what this pitch looks like. Not averse to jumping on this if it's hard at the plate. It wasn't. It was a fastball, though. Drop. Give me another shot. Drop. Dang. That one just hung up in the air. 18 and 15 with a 4.61 average and a 13.62 ERA. Yeah, that looks sus. Not usually looking to swing first pitch on the second at bat of the game, but I mean that was 99 right down the plate, or on the plate, I should say. It wasn't really right down the middle. That one was. J. Roll still looking for his first hit as an otter. Not gonna get it here with a nasty changeup. Yikes. He got me good on that one. That'll leave it to Larry Walker. Get our first strike here. Okay, first pitch. Early, he's living in the zone. See how confident he stays with this many pitches in zone. Ooh, that cutter. Unfair. Tiger Man, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. 17 months. Thank you. Dang, the changeup again. I couldn't hold back. All right. So 3 up, 3 down for me. Including 2 punchies. Can I help you? Look at who wants to be on stream. Hey, Dad. Is this the first time that you're using Brendan McKay? I already have 20 wins with him. You do not have 20 wins with Brendan McKay. Yeah, I do, and I have 13 home runs. I already have 13. Cool, Shar. Okay. Can you go on the couch? Or in your shark bed? So that I can get into gamer mode here. She's like, why'd you call me in here if I can't sit with you? Okay, Poppy, I see you. Okay, Big Pop. Char, just relax. You're not leaving the room, so just settle in, homie. I think this will be the first time the shark cam is on YouTube. But it looks like she's gonna go on the couch. Boo, boo, Charlotte. Everyone, boo, Charlotte. Oh, golly. I was barely in the yellow there, but that's kind of the downside of playing somebody out of position. I wonder if there's any mechanic built in to where a like a 50-50 throw, because that looked like it was like perfectly on the line. But I wonder if there's any mechanic where 50-50 throws with an out of position guy go yellow more often and make it like a 75-25 sort of thing. I have no idea. I'm just spitballing out loud there. That could be a way to make it a little bit of a punishment. Oh, and then that comes up an hour late. Neat. But it counts. We get him. Let's go. Got the delayed little meter there, but it didn't matter. So we give up another hit, but get out of it. Otherwise, we go bot 2. I wonder if he's replaying that. Like, what the freak was that, dude? How the hell was I out? Sorry about it, guy. You should let Shar do my... I know. You're right. That way it'll be a good video. And then I'll sit here and pretend it's me. I'll be like, oh. I'll be like a gamer in a movie or on television where they... TV executives and movie makers seem to think that every fucking gamer has freaking seizures while they're playing. Oh, this is how we have to signify that they're playing video games, because otherwise the controller in their hand doesn't signify it enough. Did I get him? Oh, this is how you pitch in a baseball game. You fire your controller. What monitor do I use? I use a Dell like 32-inch, I think. That's always annoyed me. I think it's so cheesy how they do that. Well, while this guy's pausing, hang on 1 second.
The catcher, Joe Torre.
Comes in and pipes a couple strikes. Nah. Is he going to go change up here again? Change up a cutter? Or is he going to go back to the fastball? Now that we worked it to 2-2. That is the question. I think fastball, actually. Never mind. He hangs a curveball and it gets murdered. We on the board. Let's go. Joe Torre's been awesome. Been loving him behind the dish. You know, I really did like Posey. Posey did good work. I forget exactly what... Oh, no. I had Torre in because of the event. It was part of the Matanzas event where you can only have like SIGs and one other thing, and I can't remember. And he killed it. So I said, well, I'm going to use him more in seasons. And he's been holding his own in seasons brilliantly, too. This is Dylan Carlson's debut as well, by the way. Didn't really serve him particularly well there. Swinging late at that as I was changing the title. Oof, nasty change. All right, 2 outs, Robin Yount up. So it seems like he starts the at-bats, fastballs, and cutters in the zone, and then tries to leave the zones with secondary pitches to get me out. You know, pretty standard standard pitching game plan here. We'll see how much he mixes it as I get some looks. He has 3 fastballs, right? 4-seamer, sinker, and cutter. So that gives him a few different looks when he's doing those early count fastballs. Man, I even went down there knowing that that's where he's going to throw, but it was way too low. I should have just taken that. But we get on the board with a Joe Torre homer. We go to the third, where it'll be Gregorius, Paxton, and then the top of the order again. We're doing the Brendan McKay Future Stars debut here, which, by the way, he'll get a chance to bat next inning. So that'll be fun to see. That's what makes this card so interesting and dynamic, is his legit ability to hit. That curve sits 81 with 92 break, 93 control. We're going to have to lean on it. There's no slider, which I know excludes him for a lot of folks. There's some people who can't live without a slider, which, hey, you got to use what you're comfortable with. I don't say that as a slam to those folks. But I kind of like his setup here. The downside on curveballs is obviously, it seems like no matter how well you throw them, good thing that was Paxton, anybody else, and he's safe. I thought they were going to give me the pitcher, so I wasn't really running in with the second baseman. Downside with curveballs, it seems like no matter how many you throw with great input, eventually one is just going to hang and be, sick. Didn't get the right cut on the cutter there, and it didn't hurt me, thankfully. But yeah, so we'll be judicious about when we throw curves to guys like Mantle. Instead, we'll get him out here, and we'll go 3 up, 3 down in the third. Let's go. McKay dealing, and now he gets a chance to hit. I'll pull up his hitting stats right when he bats here. Is this him? I knew it. As soon as he paused, I was like, no way he's quitting. Are you kidding me, dude? You're down 1-0? Come on, man. I mean, I'm never mad about getting points. I like to play, though, man. I just want to freaking play. Well, that's kind of annoying because I think it might be too much to run it back with him, with McKay, and still make it all one video. Let's see here. See what his stamina looks like. We probably could. We'll just look at his hitting right now, by the way. Crushes righties, but still is not too bad, especially for a pitcher against lefties with 74-80. You can't complain about any of that. That's all a nice setup there. You know what? Let's do it. Let's try to run it back. See if we can get another game going in relatively short order here. And just make it all one vid. Now, in this scenario, since we have 3 innings of a previous game, I probably will cut it off after he finishes. So, you know, if he goes 4 or 5 innings, depending. Or it could just be a super long video. I don't know. I'm torn. Because I used to cut off debuts when the pitcher would leave. But then the YouTube watcher said, no, we want to see the whole game. So maybe we'll just do that. Maybe it'll just be a super long one. We're on the road now. We're going to face Maddox, and it's J.R. Straight. Can I get somebody to look him up? See if this is going to be a... Oh, it should be a Hall of Fame. It never got below... It never got below where it would be a... what's it called? God, what's the word I'm looking for? Why am I so stupid? All-Star. Jeez, Paul. Jeez. All right. So now we're playing on the road. We got to see what Maddox has got. How many does Miggy need for 500 this year? He got 2 today. All right, YouTube, you're getting a particularly long video this time because we're gonna smash them together. He needs exactly 20 more after tonight. Oh no, not this year then. Even in a great year, I don't think he's hitting 22. Because a lot of guys aren't going to hit 20. A lot of like stud power guys are going to have like 15 or high teens. That's gone. Oh, robbed. Oh, what a catch. Respect. Well, it had enough to get gone, I guess was what I was trying to say, but dang. Dang. Hey, man. We respect high-quality plays like that. Sucks to lose a run, but then we'll just do another one. We'll just go yard with somebody else. Jimmy Rollins, welcome to the squad. First hit is Boomtown. Oh, man, this Maddox sucks. Emptiness, that would have been hilarious. For those watching this on YouTube, Emptiness brought up the Buxton play from... Wednesday night or Thursday night the 30th, again depending on when you're watching this, where there was a shot in the gap that most center fielders would need every bit of juice they have in their tank to reach and make a solid play. Now a lot of the good ones would make the play. You know, I think Kiermaier, Bader, Pilar, but several others too. I'm not leaving out your favorite one. I'm just naming a few off the top. He's so fast, Buxton is, that on this play that some guys would have absolutely had to dive for, he caught up to it to the point where he ended up basket catching it off of his chest a bit and ended up falling down. It wasn't really a dive, it was kind of a tumble because he was going so fast. And yes, this Maddox is not good. That one could have been gone too. And Emptiness was saying he should have purposely overran it and then caught it behind his back, which he had the speed to do. He could have gotten it to where he just plain overran it. If he was just like dead sprinting and like they were doing some sort of weird experiment, he could have absolutely overran it. We're swinging early and often here, man. A lot of stuff in the zone. If I get my PCI placed properly, we're going to go to town on this fool. You know, we got some Tops Now moments coming out tomorrow. I really hope that, that Ross Stripling gets one for his first game. So that way we could get a diamond Ross Stripling. Eagle, I don't know, man. I don't really see Glavine anywhere. But I know Smoltz and Maddox are kind of BP, and it's a bummer. You know, they probably don't have him on a one-year deal. And, you know, they listen to our feedback and stuff. I think they're going to understand that both of those two, again, I can't speak for Glavine, really didn't play that well beyond facing anybody that's, you know, basically once you hit somebody who's solid average or better, they really didn't do well. And I think they'll work to tweak them and figure out how they can make them better. Obviously, you can only do so much with the pitch ratings. But, you know, because we've seen cards that have sucked at pitching you know, cards that have, and hitting, that have not been good in 1 year, then they're awesome the next year. And I imagine that's tweaks to some of the mechanics behind the cards. Or maybe overall mechanics that raise their stock. By the way, I kind of started just talking over this, but we are doing Brendan McKay Part 2 here. It's all on one video, so I don't know that I necessarily need to explain everything again. But the first game was an early quit. The guy was down 1-0. And this is going to be 2-1 on a cutter that does not get in far enough. And even if it did, I think Mantle was going to get to it. But we got a fastball that sits 96 with 77 break, 98 control. Curveball at 81 that has 92, 93 on the break and control. The cutter is 91 miles an hour with 87, 98 on the control. And then the changeup is 82 miles an hour with 82 break and 88 control. Yeah, that cutter just didn't get in enough. Chat, can I get a ratings check on this gentleman? If anyone has any time. I don't know when velo will be important in rate. Yeah, I know. It's hard. I mean, listen. The standard can't be like, can you beat Magunski with this guy? Because, like, nobody's going to live up to that standard. And guys like Magunski. But right now, you know, if the first inning's any indication, I'm crushing Maddox. I'm not a superstar player. The guy I played who crushed Maddox was good, and no disrespect to him, but he was not a superstar player. You want Maddox to have more viability than just when you're facing people in the 500s. What does that mean that... I don't know. I think it's trying to sound too smart to say, like, velo is the meta. Velo is the most important thing in real baseball, too. It has nothing to do with being the meta or, like, a video game-based thing. That's why velo is so revered in real baseball. It gives you the most margin for error. That's like when people say, oh, power's the meta. No, power, that's how you win in baseball, too. 743, okay, thank you. I knew it was Hall of Fame, I was just wondering. Regs, what kind of folks have you faced with him, though? And nice curveball there for the strikeout. I think I froze him, too. It was a high curveball. So I think he just was not looking for that, and he just froze up. All right, we give up a homer to Mantle, and he took one away. So it's basically 2-2. Or 2 for me and 2 for Mantle. Certified. I don't blame you. You got to try him for yourself. It didn't matter how many people told me that Maddox sucked. I was going to try him myself. And I still only gave him one outing. I'm still probably going to go back to the well. At least for another couple starts to see what's up. I'm just hoping I can match somebody who's average or a little below to get a good YouTube video out of it. I love Maddox, man. I was dead set on getting him too when the Legends when this inning 6 came out. Inning 6. I don't know why I said that instead of 6th inning. It reminds me of when I'm watching like Canadian YouTubers like Curtis Connor and he says grade 9. Freaking Canadians. That curve coming in at 68, I was definitely out in front of it, but we got a little piece of it. We got Robin Yount here at second base. He is out of position, but he matches up with a lot of, you know, solid second basemen that I normally would consider using because they're good hitters and mediocre fielders. Daniel Murphy was an example I showed on stream before this game. Where's he going to go here, Cuddy? Go back to the curveball. He's only throwing the one. It did hang a little bit, but I was out in front of it. I wonder if he thinks he can get me to get fooled on one again. Nope, goes back to the four-seamer. Good pitch. And Alfonso Soriano would have like a small PCI, but tons of power. It'd be one of those, if you're a good PCI placer, you'd rake with him. But it'd be hard. He'd be dominant on All-Star. I think he'd be a BR god and events god, again, if it's on All-Star. But struggle at Hall of Fame and above in seasons. Dang. Come on, Gorman. Gorman's a recent addition as well. And he'll ground out for the third out. So we're going to go to the bottom of the second, up 2-1. He'd have more contact than Joey Gallo certified, but the same type of player. Open up with a curveball against Fishboy. Try to avoid having to give in on heaters to Fishboy here. I'm going to go back-to-back changes. And then try to go up and in with the cutty here. I just needed to cut. I'd rather it be out of the zone and not difficult to take rather than the old non-cutting cutter. I'm going to run it back. Shit. That one cut just enough at the very end, but it was scary. Alright, we'll try to get a breaker here. Executed. Oh, good take. Good take. Okay, 3-2 now. Not giving in. Let's go, ring him. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Give me that check swing cut. Give me that check swing strikeout. Belly bell. Takes first pitch heater. I'm going to go back-to-back heaters real quick here. See how that works for me. Ooh, I didn't love that one. I wanted that one more in, but hey, swung through it. And now we'll go for a waist curve. If he swings at it, great. If not, no big deal. I didn't execute. Run the cutty away. Rolls over. Over to Rollins. 2 down. A 5 and under ERA is good this year. Well, yeah, it's particularly at the higher levels. I mean, the ERAs they have are insanely high, but so is the offensive output, of course. Try to do front door cutty. Ah, just missed. Okay. Spike one here. Really spike it. Nah. Oh, wow, that worked. Did not think that would fool him. I'm going to go 3 straight. I'm pressing my luck here for sure. It's fine. See, and that's part of why I shoot that so far out here, because if it's a non-cutting cutter, it's still going to break to here. Whereas if I put it here and then it's non-cutting cutter, it's Meatball City. So yeah, that one went where I wanted it to, and he was able to take it, but that's all right. It doesn't hurt me. I'll give him his fastball 3-2, but it's going to be in. That was not in. That was fat. So it burned me. 2-2. You had 12-0, jump man? Very nice, man. Depends if you need the stubs or if you want to use them at third. Dang. You know, with 2 outs, I shouldn't have even given in on that fastball. I gotta pay more attention to when the damn pitcher's coming up. Foolish. Foolish stuff there. That's an unforced error, y'all. I should throw him like a waist curve, basically. See if he'll swing over it, and if he doesn't, then I get to attack Maddox with a runner on. Golly. What up, Jay? Crickets on that one. All right. Where is my marker? Thought I had a marker on this desk. Guess I don't. Oh, here it is. Oh, Brendan McKay getting his first at bat here. Dial in for this. Pitcher who can hit. Get down. Get down. Ah, hung up just a little bit too much. What up, BPJ? Had to make myself a little note about pitching to number 8 hitters early in the game. Because later in the game, you're just going to get a pinch hitter and you're going to put a runner on. So that's not going to be very good. But early in the first couple innings there, I swung 3-0, I know, but I was on it and I don't regret it. I don't usually swing 3-0, but at least I got a good swing off. I really hate the rare times I swing 3-0, and if I swing at like some nasty curveball, and it's like, dude, you swung at ball 4. I mean, I swung at strike 1 for sure. At least that home run was only to tie it. As you can tell, I'm still thinking about that Didi homer. That's just such an unforced error. We're not swinging 3-0 this time. We might swing 3-1 though. And we're out. All right, let's go bot 3 here. See what McKay can do. Not very, Malk. I got like 6 things done. Augment, that would be cool if they had stats against how you did against certain pitchers in DD. That was scary. That one did not cut enough. Why do I have Bellinger leading off? Because he's my best hitter. I want him getting as many at-bats as possible. It's not like a standard MLB lineup. Everyone's good. So just, I go left, right as much as I can. And just get my best guys up at the top. The whole, like, runners on for him to clean up and everything, that only matters in the first inning anyway. And it's not like my number 4 hitter isn't awesome. It's Joe Torre, who actually hit the home run, one of the home runs that we have in this game. So, yeah, I just go with an absolute stud at the top. The guy I have the most confidence with in the game, in my lineup, at the top of the order means he's going to bat the most, and it's just that simple. All right, I've been working the curve and cutter. That one bad cutter. In fact, it wasn't even that bad to Mantle. And then the fastball to Didi was terrible. He's hitting that out with anybody, really. Shit, non-cutting cutter. I think the biggest downside with this McKay is that he has 2 pitches that seem just to have a mind of their own too often, the curve and the cutter. When they're on, they're fantastic, but it seems like you can execute with them more than any other pitch and still get bad results. Not saying I executed that one, by the way. I'm saying in general, like, that one felt like a pretty good curveball, and it actually still hung kind of a bit. Bad Karma, thank you for the follow. I hope Bad Karma doesn't follow me too much, though. Even though I have no use for Texas A&M as a Longhorn, I can acknowledge that these are strong replicas of Texas A&M uniforms. Jacob, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. He put a good swing on that. Okay, he's kind of on the cutty. He wanted that. No, Jimmy. Jimothy, my man. Okay. Corey heard the trash can bang. He did. He knew the cutter was coming. This could be bad. Probably caught more of the plate than I want, but it worked. Spike in this one. Boom, let's go. Okay, look, we're down 4-2. I feel like the mistakes that I made are on me. I still actually have some pretty good comfort with this card. 6 innings in. 3 from the first game, 3 from this. We are going to need to get the bullpen up, though, because he did use a little energy in that quit. And I'm not going to push him as long as I would normally. Plus, he's down 4-2. But, again, I don't feel like it's been a horrible outing, despite the 3 homers. Like, those are pitches that quality players hit. And in fact, like I said, the Mantle one was him going and getting it, and that's just a hat tip hit. And then the other 2 were mistakes that he took big advantage of. And, you know, kind of a shit happens, tip your cap sort of thing. And let's get these runs back. Damn. Even when you see it coming in, it comes in so slowly sometimes that it's hard to wait back on it and let Lawrence do his thing. No. You're not going to give me back-to-back, young man. Let's go, base knock. Oh, you know what? We have our copyright-free music that we're allowed to use. We might as well be using it while we're making a YouTube video here. Let me know if that's too loud. Man, if I'm paying more attention, I hit that out. That's my fault. I should just pause and put the music on. Can barely hear it. Okay, so maybe turn it up a little bit louder even. How's that? I don't want it to be like too over the top, just kind of a little underneath music. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, guys, I highly encourage you to use the Daddy League site. Silly name, doesn't seem like a fun URL to have in your browser. If your significant other is like, what is that? What when I type D? Why did this come up? You have to explain yourself, but it's a fantastic website. It's there. Okay, good. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. It's just supposed to kind of be there. No, we are not riding the win streak anymore. We did lose a couple. We hit Hall of Fame, you know, and the challenge is amped up for sure. But we're still playing pretty well, I think. We won a game tonight already. The guy quit. He was down 1-0. I don't understand the quit. I mean, he'd had a handful of strikeouts. Man, I got to be on that. With Ortiz, if I just barely missed it. Yeah, this guy was down 1-0. Yes, he struck out a handful of times, but I'm just surprised he gave up just like that. It was bizarre to me. I'm not mad because free dub, but it felt like an early quit. Jeez, why am I behind these, dude? I'm doing my players dirty with these swings. I need to dial in a little bit more here on offense because I got pitches to hit with Ortiz and Carlson, and I missed both. That's all right. Let's stifle him here. Let's try to get 2 more innings out of McKay. Is this the only lefty in the lineup? Or no, Didi. If we can get him another at-bat too. Utilize that quality bat without having to go to a pinch hitter. Son of a gun. Alright, I'm going to give him something in the zone here. I'm a little bit nervous on this, but I'm not trying to walk the leadoff guy, so I'm going to challenge him a bit. Go curve. Just don't hang on me, dude. Quality execution. Good take. I can't hit tonight and I'm livid. I can't hit any night. Alright, let's not compound this. In fact, let's just do this instead. Let's go! Big double play. And now we get Maddox. That's so perfect, man. Shut this inning down real quick. After leadoff walk, we get a double play and pop out on back-to-back pitches, and now we're back at the dish here in the top of the 5th with Yount, Gorman, and McKay due up. We're going to give McKay this at-bat because he's coming out for the 5th. Let's see. What's his... I guess I can't really check his stamina until he's back pitching. Okay. I will look at the pitcher analysis real quick here. I usually don't throw as many curves. His curve is good. It really is. We've hung 1. Like, really ugly hanger. There's been a couple that have been hittable, but they've been executed. All right. I don't like the first pitch swing there. I shouldn't have done that. That's on me. Guys, did this Boston Mets game have a rain delay? Why is it only in the bottom of the 8th? It was in line with all the other games earlier. It had to have had a delay of some sort, no? Come on. That's 4-3, no? All right, we'll take a double off the wall. That works. That works. Emptiness. We talked about that a couple weeks back. When we were talking about Washington or something, about how Starlin Castro has been in the league for 11 years and he's still only 30. That's what happens when you debut so early. You know, we're going to have that phenomenon a lot, to the point where it might not even be a phenomenon. It might just be commonplace because players get called up so much earlier now. So many more players are coming up at 2021. I wonder if he doesn't know about McKay. Like, he's giving me some pretty hittable pitches there. Now, of course, I missed them, so I'm a clown. But I feel like he's been giving me some pretty hittable stuff. Maybe just thinking, oh, it's a pitcher, who cares? Which, hey, works for me. But, of course, I don't know that he's going to get another at-bat here. We'll see how well things go. We're going kind of inning to inning at this point. As far as, you know, he's not guaranteed anything. In fact, we're kind of going batter to batter with McKay from this point on. If you guys are just joining us, he pitched 3 innings in a previous game. I decided to go ahead and give him the very next start here, since we're making a YouTube video out of this as the Brendan McKay debut. I knew that curve was coming. I'm not going for it. I don't care. I'm not making the third out at third on a base that does not matter. Son of a bitch, man. That's on me. I've had ample opportunity to get back in this, and I'm just not hitting them. And I'm afraid that, you know, he's going to take Maddox out here soon, calling a day with 5 quality innings, you know. All right, let's see if we can get out of this inning. And then we'd have 8 innings of 4-run ball, which is not great, but it's certainly not bad either. Seven and a third, 7 strikeouts, 109 whip. Yeah. Hopefully we can keep it at this. Tack on a couple more outs. Go to the pen in the 6th, probably. Yeah, energy's coming down for sure. Shit. Wait, why is Bellinger doing the stutter step? What? Bellinger has a stutter step? That sucks. He could have gotten 3. I'm glad he went back. That gives us an opportunity to get out of this. All in all, shoot. All in all, that's not a bad result for a non-cutting cutter to Mantle. But this is definitely his last out here. Hopefully I can get out of this because it is Chef. I'm going to give him a mound visit here. All right, man. We need one more out of you. Going back to it. Gotta execute better. There we go. Good take. Damn you. Damn you and your strong eye. Oh no! Right down the middle. Not at all where that one was supposed to go. Alright, that's going to turn it into a pretty bad day. Which is kind of a bummer because it doesn't feel like it was, and yet the stats say otherwise. Maybe I shouldn't have even given him that at-bat, to be honest. Sheffield's so good against lefties. I was just trying to finish off an inning. Alright, well that'll do it for Dustin May. He goes 7 2/3 between the 2 games of decent ball, but that puts an ugly finish on it for sure. Damn. Hey, Philly boy, thank you for the 6 months, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, Brendan McKay, not Dustin May. Alright, we got a 0 in when I'm hitting. That's part of the problem too. This game should be at least 6-3, if not 6-4. I've missed some good opportunities to hit some stuff here. Maddox is not very difficult. A few lazy at-bats have cost me. There's a shot. He's going lackadaisical, and he's going to topple over. Cool, I was going anyway, but that just ensures that we get it now. Okay, let's go. Buck, did I call him? Did I call him May instead of McKay? Is that why were you correcting me? Anyway, it was Brendan McKay. The Dustin May debut is in fact live on YouTube now. You can check it out. That animation's tough. You know what animation I hate more though is when you wind up to do a throw and then you cancel it and they do like the flip. Come on. Carry, get out. Sometimes even when they set up to catch it, it still goes out, so I was kind of hoping to get lucky there. Okay, that was weird. Kind of morphed. All right, this run is a must, of course, and then let's get more than just this one, but we absolutely have to get this one. Yeah, the somersault fake throw that takes 14 years to recover from. Hey, Penguin, thank you for the 14 months. Appreciate you. Bro. Now we need a base hit to score. Dang. All right, come on. Yeah. Getting closer. Full gamer stands. Am I going to beat that out even with a 37 speed? Beat it! Safe! Let's go! We'll take it. We needed a break there. We needed a little break there. Wasn't pretty, but we'll take it. We're not above a little charity. Now, how's that not jumping off the bat harder? Explain that one to me. Did that not feel like gap shot in the gap? Or gap shot in the gap. Double in the gap is what I meant to say. Am I tripping? The only thing is, Maddox's home run suppression doesn't matter in this game. Homer per 9 does not play. And if it did, he'd play a lot better. And that's the thing. If they could balance it, right? It got a little out of whack last year to where it looked artificial. Like these would-be home runs would just like die at an invisible wall. So the execution didn't work. I like the idea of trying to make Homer per 9 work, and that's what could make somebody like Maddox do well. But you don't want to have what is otherwise an elite input falsely stifled by the Homer 9, you know? Like, the reason that guys are good at suppressing homers in real life, yeah, they get some lucky ones that die at the track, but to consistently be good at home run suppression, you get a lot of pop-ups and weak contact, shitty, ground balls and all that sort of stuff. Muncie, Boomtown. So, it just didn't work. I was down for it. I was all about Homer per 9 getting mixed in somehow. I was beating that drum pretty heavily, to be honest. But then when the execution came out, it just didn't work. And to their credit, they realized that it was just too artificial. And so they took it out. And I respect them for taking it out on the fly. They could have been like, we'll look at it over the offseason, but we're going to keep it in. But it was just too much. Yo, Veep coming in with the 5 gifts. Let's go. Pro Farway Yard. Hey, Greg on the 33 months. Thank you so much, man. How are you? Yo, J-Bigs, Dust Spokesar, Eraser, Red Icy, and Pit Crew. There you go, getting the hookup. Veep, thank you so much, man. Miggy is back. Hell yeah. Can you guys see those emotes? Because the Streamlabs thing didn't fix itself, but I figured a workaround, I think. I decided to copy paste. I typed them out in the browser tab where it shows that I'm still subbed, but in Streamlabs for some reason it doesn't think I'm subbed to my own channel. So I just did a copy paste. Oh no, what happened to Maven? Man, I was really excited about him this year. All right, guys, we got a lot of work to do. I got to dial in when I'm batting here. I'm leaving some very hittable pitches on the table, like that one. I keep getting under those. That's the problem. I'm not committing. Okay, thank you, Certified. That one was the prototypical, I'm going to take the first pitch. Oh, no, I'm not at the last second. And I say it a million times a stream. It's mostly to remind myself as opposed to telling you guys. You just got to take those. If you're dead set on taking, then just take. Because by the time you change your mind, it's too late. And then you just pop up a 92-mile-an-hour meatball. Just let it be a meatball. Go by and get him back the next pitch. Man, I'm making his Maddox look like a G. Strain quad running the bases. Damn.
Not great, Bob.
All right, we'll go to the bench here. G-Man, get us started, baby. We'll save Reggie for later. Hopefully give Reggie an opportunity to like tie it up. Well, Maddox is a G, but not in this game. But maybe I just suck with him and he's keeping me off balance. I gotta be honest though. A better hitter or me when I'm fully dialed in, like hitting at my best, which is usually, you know, 3 hours into the stream after a few games under my belt, a better hitter would be crushing. I started off brilliantly. 2 homers in the first inning. I'm like, here we go. I'm just in between on everything right now. I don't know why. He doesn't throw fast. So it's like, even waiting for some of the off-speed stuff, catching up to 92, 93 shouldn't even be that tough. But here I am, hitting like a clown. Very late on 93. Sick brain. That one was just a fight to stay alive. That was a great cutter. If his cutter executed like that 95 out of 100 times, I think this card could be better. Jeez, I almost would have rather just checked on that. Don't even make the contact because it wasn't going to be a strike. Ugh. We go bot 7, and now he's gonna end up going to the bullpen probably right here. Or, I mean, pinch hitter here, but then bullpen after that. And now I'm not even going to get a chance to go off against Maddox. Damn, dude. Well, hey, he executed. Again, I didn't even feel like I pitched horribly with McKay. He just, every mistake I had, he punished. Sometimes that happens. You have games where you don't really get away with much. Other times you get lucky and you're able to get away with your mistakes. This was not one such game. And that's not to say that I didn't get away with any single pitch. But when he had the opportunities to really punish, he did. It's not done yet, though. We're going to still get 6 outs. We've been coming back late. When we had that 12-game win streak, we had plenty of comebacks. Big strikeout there. Let's go. Two down. All right, he can't get anything in the zone. We cannot. Don't make mistakes to Mantle with 2 outs. If you put him on, if he draws a walk, then so be it. You got to ring him up on that the way I'm dealing this inning. Come on. Come on, man. I'm not giving in. If Cray has 2 or over, that's not the point. The process is to not let Mantle beat you. Doesn't mean you'll automatically get the next guy out, but you're taking the lesser of 2 evils, you know? Every batter in the lineup is a stud. You just have to pick and choose. So with 2 outs, we can't let Maddox get an opportunity. Oh shit, Sonny Marte just got hit in the head. Thankfully, it seemed to hit his helmet and ricocheted off pretty nicely, so it's probably just a little, like whoa, a little bit jarring, but hey, Ratliff, happy to help. I'm such a sucker for good sportsmanship too. I just saw Marte, like Stripling was they didn't show Stripling, but he was probably saying like, yo, sorry, that was an accident. Just a curveball that got away. And Marte gave him the, you're good, bro. I know you didn't do it on purpose. I just love seeing bros be bros, you know? This is not great, man. After freaking failing to really take advantage of facing Maddox, I gotta face Mo. We've had some success against Mo this season, though. I will say it was all on All-Star. So.
I don't take naps.
Hey, Heath, thank you so much for the 25 bits. By the way, I hope you don't mind the Heaths thing. I know it's Heath S, but it's like a funny meme to me to call you Heaths. Even though I can't say it without lisping, apparently. He's not an Astro. It wasn't on purpose, right? Damn, that one looked good until the very end. Then it was like, damn, the bottom fell out. And that's the pitch I was looking for. Last pitch. Safe. Oh, man. This is tough, y'all. Not playing my best game here. If we can get out of this, though, let's go 1, 2, 3 here. Still giving ourselves a shot in the ninth. Down 3's tough, but not the end of the world. I think that's only like the second fastball I've thrown with dibs. Yeah. Been going slider cutter here. Mixing in the gas because he has to still be on the. Oh fuck! Wow, we got lucky there. He still has to be on the lookout for it, but no, I like to call you Heaths, like multiple Heaths. I know it's just Heath. I'm just being a doofus. Bring him. Let's go. Gotta get that in more, man. I mean, we'll take the swing through there because it was $102, but even that still isn't good enough. We get the out. It's gotta be on the inner third, though, dude. So annoying. I'm like pushing it all the way up, too. It's not like I'm not trying to get it there, but for some reason, there's just times where your controller won't listen to your damn input. All right, quick 1, 2, 3, though. Dibs did his thing. Uh-oh, strip a dip. They can't get the double play on the Escobar ground ball, and then a double drives in Escobar. It's 6-2. Christian Walker finally starting to tap into his pop a little bit. Still hasn't had his first homer, but he's hitting pretty well. Talked about him on Boxes and Bowl this morning about how if you're waiting for Christian Walker, you know, he's still got a big batting average, so he's still giving you some fantasy goodness. Just give him some time for the power to come. I think it will, and you don't want to cut him too early. Again, not that I think a lot of people would cut him when he has over a 300 average. But I know some people in shallower leagues, if a player doesn't do exactly what they're quote-unquote supposed to do, like if somebody that is a speedster isn't giving you stolen bases, but they're doing other stuff, they're like, nope, I got to get a stolen base guy. If a power hitter doesn't have any home runs yet, but he's doing other stuff, nah, man, need power. I say sit tight with Walker. Things are looking good for him to start to tap into his home run power. And a lot of times after a week, it starts to get in their head a little bit, and they just got to get that first homer to get off the schneid and get on the board. Wait, what did Pete Moylan do to Kiermaier? I like Pete Moylan. Nice guy. Yeesh. Mo's settled in now. No, I didn't go on that. Don't ring me on that. Come on. If you're going to end the game, at least let me do something with a real swing. 3-2 now. Come on. All right, we got a base runner. Let's go. It's not over yet. We keep fighting. I was going to go to a lefty here, but I am so bad against Chapman that I'm just going to see if I'm just going to keep it like this and hopefully it just sticks with Mo. I'd rather go righty-righty here than anybody against Chapman. Damn it, I thought that was going to be the cutty. Nope. Still think I'm going to get a cutter on the outer third here. He's working that sinker, but now it's 3-1. I'm going to make him throw 2 strikes here. We need base runners. Okay. Probably still looking for the cutter anyway, so I'm not going to do anything with that. Just behind on everything. I think if we play this game in an hour and a half when I got a couple more games, I'm not saying I would win. I think I'd give a better showing there, but I just wasn't on stuff that I think a more warmed up version of myself would be. Ah well, good game by him. He played well. We started off really strong. I'm thinking, hey, here we go, let's settle in, and just made a few too many mistakes with McKay that he took full advantage of, and I couldn't get my bat going against Maddox, which is real disappointing. Only 2 strikeouts. He wasn't dominating me. He was just generating weak contact because I was behind. He had 4 homers for all of his runs. That's the only way to score in this game. All right. All in all, again, not the end of the world with McKay. It's not a good ERA. Add on 3 extra innings from the previous game. So 7 2/3. 6 earned, 7 strikeouts. Mixed bag, but I don't hate him. I don't hate using him. So, all right. Thank you guys for watching on YouTube. Hit a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Come out to Twitch, twitch.tv/Spore. We're streaming, like I said, 6 days a week usually. And hang out with us. Thanks for watching.